Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Well, Donald Trump made waves last week when he declared that he would keep the country safer than another Bush. What with that whole 9/11 thing? Well, now he is doubling down. He's refusing to apologize for those comments that he made, saying Bush knew in advance 9/11 was coming.
They did know it was coming, and George Tenet, the head of the CIA, told them that it was coming. So they did have advance notice, and they didn't really work on it. Now, that's something that could happen. I don't blame him for that. Again, the question was, it wasn't that I was blaming. They said that our country was safe under Bush. I said, well, what about the World Trade Center coming down and the worst attack in history? But the statement was our country was safe under his brother.
Yeah. So Trump emphasized once again that he was not blaming Bush for 9/11, just pointing out the fact that everyone keeps saying, oh, well, our country was safe under Bush, but also completely ignoring the fact that the worst terror attack in our U.S. history happened on his watch. And of course, Trump is entirely correct that U.S. intelligence, and in particular the CIA, had advanced knowledge of 9/11. This was documented, and every major news organization reported on it just weeks after the attack. It's not a conspiracy theory. Now, something that's bizarre is that a Bush insider is now calling Trump a liberal conspiracy theorist over his 9/11 remarks. Now, this is Fox News' Dana Perino. She was formerly a press secretary under George W. Bush, and she called Donald Trump a liberal conspiracy theorist pushing soft 9/11 trutherism because he challenged Bush's handling of the attack. She said, it is soft trutherism. It is what it is, like soft racism and soft bigotry, saying he put it out there because he wants to be provocative. Well, you want to know what's soft, Dana, is your reporting after 9/11. You completely failed as an establishment media lapdog. Well, I guess you're quite successful in spinning the official government narrative. Now you're going on to spin it again, saying it's racist to question that narrative, soft racism. And of course, that is how the media controls the government narrative. So let's talk about what's really racist, according to the new USA we're living in. Fruit baskets. That's right. Only in America can you give a gift of a fruit basket and be called racist. This is several students at a high school in North Texas. They've been suspended over what administrators claim was a racially charged gift given to rival members of a competing band. And of course, the gift basket contained a small watermelon, coconut, and pineapple, and watermelon gum, and was packaged in a plastic Halloween jack-o'-lantern. So that is super racist. Meanwhile, one of the girls that handed over this gift says, I'm mixed race. How am I racist? I wasn't offended on that. Also, just a little tidbit, watermelon gum has been in the top 10 flavors of what Americans are chewing on for years. Every teenager likes watermelon gum, but that's racist for me even saying that. And of course, here is an inherently racist move in the new USA. School is suspending student elections because not enough minorities won. That's right, the middle school principal, she's withholding the results of this race because they weren't diverse enough, those who won the election. The candidates elected, she said, weren't representative of the diverse student body. So, of course, she could have mentioned that those were some of the parameters before this entire race took off. And the simple fact that the principal suggests a candidate's race trumps all other factors in an election is inherently racist. Who cares about your merits and your hard work? But now here is Jakari Jackson with someone who is a stoner and apparently was able to hack into the CIA. Talk about merit.
A U.S. high school student has reportedly hacked the private AOL account of CIA Director John Brennan. Everything from an application for a top-secret security clearance to details about the agency's harsh interrogation techniques have been uncovered, according to the New York Post. This all began back on October 12th, when the hacker said he was able to trick workers at Verizon into releasing personal information about Brennan and convincing AOL to reset his password. And of course, law enforcement agencies are not taking this lying down and would very much like to make an example out of the hacker and any of his associates. The hacker added that he has also been prank calling Brennan repeatedly over the past 2 months even reciting the CIA director's social security number to him during the calls. But the CIA director isn't the only person to fall victim to the security apparatus that he helped build. Former President Bush has had his personal pictures and paintings hacked by another source, not to mention Dianne Feinstein, who was a strong proponent of you and I being spied on, but when she found out she was a victim of this as well, did not take this very lightly. Not to mention the drone that flew around her residence, she wasn't happy about that at all. So which is to say, all these people who are involved in building the security apparatus, it's only a matter of time before you fall victim to it yourself. You can find more reports on Infowars.com.
Your liver can be full of fatty deposits, built-up toxins, and even dangerous objects known as liver stones. We worked with the top developers in the field of detox to take tried and true herbs and other compounds known to safely cleanse the liver and fused it with the latest research and technological development on concentrating these ingredients to give you the maximum effect. Liver Shield is the only liver support product on the market that uses a patented Spigirex blend of powerful organic herbs that support detoxification. And when you visit InfoWarsLife.com, see the instructional video on how to do a 6-day liver detox. This isn't a game, and let me tell you, the results are dramatic. Liver Shield is totally organic and made of the safest high-quality herbs. But that said, you need to consult your physician before you do the full detox. Liver Shield can also be used daily by itself for overall upkeep of the liver. Secure your Liver Shield today exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com for the lowest price available. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.